Yo, what is up, guys? NBA Real Talk back today, and today, this video right here, we're doing the X Factor for each NBA playoff team. We're going to start with the 8 seeds and work our way up to the 1 seed, and if you guys don't know what I mean by an X Factor here is, if this team is going to be successful, this is a player that, not a superstar, but this is a player they need to do good for them to make a long run or win it all. So let's start off first. Let's start with the Pacers, and mine for the Pacers is Lance Stevenson, newly acquiring him, bringing him energy, scoring, off the bench and all that. Just giving him that energy and that fight this team needs. They have that leadership in Paul George, but besides that, not a lot of this team had playoff experience. So Lance Stevenson was with the team in 2013 when they played the Heat. For the Trailblazers, I have Jusuf Nurkic, which this team was terrible before signing him. Not signing him, trading him with the Nuggets. And now they've, found themselves up to the 8th seed. And he's out right now with a fracture in his leg. So, it'll be tough for it'll be tough anyway for the Trailblazers to beat the Warriors. But with Nurkic, I think there is a better possibility. With 17 Bulls, I have Denzel Valentine. He has had recently, over the last month, he's had some great scoring off of the bench, which has really helped out this Bulls team that has really been on a tear as of late. Really since Dwayne Wade got injured and then he came back, so they've been on a tear. With the other 7th seed, I have the Grizzlies, Zach Randolph. I was going to say Tony Allen, but he is out indefinitely, so I decided to go with Zach Randolph. Used to be an all-star, but really now, I've seen him watch it when they play the Warriors. He beats up on the Warriors. He's one of the strongest players in the NBA. And if he can get down low and, bother some guys, he can cause some problems. And now with the Hawks, I have Tim Hardaway Jr., who has shown he can be one of the better offensive players in this league. But he just hasn't been that consistent this year. He's been great. He's dropping 30 a game sometimes. 25. He's averaged like 20 at some points in the years, 20, but he's just not very consistent. And with the Thunder, I have Doug McDermott. They're not a great three-point shooting team. One of the worst in the league, I think 29th. So this when they traded him, this could really help out the team. Spacing the floor, getting that open guy, and you need a 3 to get it. And now with the Bucks, I have Malcolm Brogdon, the rookie. Really, this guy, in my eyes, he is second in Rookie of the Year voting. I want to give it to him, but I think they'll give it to Dario Saric. If he can show up in the playoffs, this Bucks team could win the first round, move on to the second round, and cause teams problems. With the Jazz, I have Rodney Hood. For this team, you need Gordon Hayward, Gobert. But this team hasn't been healthy all year long. They haven't been healthy once altogether. So I think if Rodney Hood can give them some nice scoring, a nice 15-point per game, 17-point per game score, then that'll really help out this Jazz team. With the Raptors, I have DeMarre Carroll. To beat the Cavs, you're gonna have to have a good small forward, defensive small forward to lock up LeBron James. And DeMarre Carroll is that feisty player, great at defending, everything like that, and that's a player you want a player like that in your team. With the Clippers, I have Luke Mbah-a-Moute, who it's a better player than you guys think. He's great on defense, and he doesn't really shoot it much, but this guy can lock up for you, and if he can give you some serviceable minutes, lock up opponent small forward like a Kevin Durant, and then get you just maybe 6 points a game, 8 points a game. That could really help out teams. And now with the Wizards, this might be my biggest X factor, or second biggest, is Bojan Bogdanovic of the Wizards. And they trade for him, practically nothing for him, and he has helped. He can get you 30 in the blink of an eye off the bench, and that's what the Wizards were lacking, was a bench scorer, and he could be their bench scorer. He's been averaging like 13, 14 a game, and Bojan has been very productive off the bench. For the Rockets, I have Trevor Ariza, another guy kind of like that, great scorer off the bench. The Rockets have one of the best scoring benches with Lou Williams, Eric Gordon, Sam Decker, and then Trevor Ariza. I guess Trevor Ariza starts sometimes, But you'll need him. Great energy guy. He can shoot the three. Good defender. You'll need him to show up to lock down again opposing small forwards like that. With the Cavaliers here, I have Darren Williams. This was a little tougher one for me for the Cavs, but LeBron said he needed a playmaker, and they got him one in Darren Williams, and he has not shown up so far yet in the season. So they're gonna need, and the Cavs have struggled over the last half of the season, so they're gonna need Darren Williams to show up, give them that serviceable 10 points off the bench, get them assists and be a playmaker off the bench for this team to be successful. For the Spurs, I have Dwayne Dedmon, and he is a great younger center. I think this team needs, a fiery guy. Not all of the guys on the Spurs are very fiery. You see Kawhi Leonard, a quiet type. Marcus Aldridge, quiet type. Tony Parker, all of them like quiet types. And then Dwayne Dedmon brings great energy off the bench, which is just, you need, man. And that could really help out against teams with lacking a center. And for our 1 seeds, I have the Celtics. I have Al Horford. I know this is a bigger name player, but they'll need him. He hasn't had the best regular season, and Isaiah Thomas won't be able to do it all. He'll need, Al Horford to give him a good 16 points a game. He'll have Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder, all of them, but still, you need one of your better players to produce into the playoffs. And our last team, the Golden State Warriors, this is another type of one, but I have JaVale McGee. You might be thinking, oh, he sucks, but no. When you look at his numbers this year, he's averaging about 6 and 6 on limited minutes. Not averaging, playing about 12 minutes a game. And he just brings his team energy and defensive. I was just watching a game the other night, and he probably had 2 blocks and 2 goaltendings in 2 minutes. But that's fine, because he's going up there, something Zaza Pachulia doesn't do. He rim protects. He goes after every single ball that's thrown up. Even if it ends in a goaltend, he's going for it. He's giving it all. And he gives his team energy and a great presence down low in the pick and roll and lobbing it to him. Alright, guys, so this has been my X Factors for every NBA playoff team. I'll have some more videos out tonight. If you like this, comment, subscribe, like this video, share it with other people, and comment what videos you guys want me to do next. And until then, guys, peace.